What's up? I am back. Hello. Okay, here's the thing. I didn't have to restart. I accidentally changed the folder of the music. What a genius, right? Am I right, friendos? Hold up. I need this over here. I don't know if it's just my end though, but it looks a bit laggy on playback. Let me check through here. Actually put this here. No, I think it's decent. We're fine. But yeah, I've been wanting to play this game for like a week now because this is actually the first Sonic game I've ever owned and I actually really like it. I prefer this as well over the Mega Drive / Genesis version because of the music and the looks. Like, look at this. You actually see background stuff. And have you played the director's cut before? Yeah, I've 100%ed the director's cut of 3D Blast. I know exactly what you mean. I've played it when it was in beta. I've beaten it in beta. Look at the bridge. Even the bridge. You couldn't do this in the Genesis version. But I wish he made the DX thingy for the PC version as well, because this is so much better. And I absolutely love this music. Now, there's one big difference between this version and the Saturn version though. And that is the bonus stages. Other than that, it's the complete same game, but as soon as you enter a bonus stage, instead of the 3D bonus stages, you get this like mix between the Genesis and Saturn version of the game, I guess. It's the best way of putting it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this shield, because this shield is the homing attack. In this game, the homing attack is called the blast attack. I love these moles in the background doing just that thing, you know what I mean? They're just chilling. It looks pretty, it looks alive, unlike the Genesis version, in my honest opinion. But this is the biggest difference. The bonus stages are like a mix. It's like the half pipe from the Saturn version, but it uses the graphics from the Genesis version, if that makes sense. It's weird, it's hard, and because of the way you turn corners, it's so easy to get blindsided by spike balls. Oh, and there's no checkpoints. Usually in any Sonic game for that matter, where the special stage is the half pipe, there's usually like a checkpoint. You get 100 rings, you reach the checkpoint, then you get 150, I guess, or 200 rings, and go to the next checkpoint, and it keeps going. In this version, there is no checkpoint. The amount of rings you see right there, it's right now 100. That's the total amount for the whole special stage. So you have one shot to get 100, and it's not that hard, but it gets crazy when you have to get like 500 and there's like a million spike balls and you get like hit all the time because you can't see them really coming. You get blindsided because the way, I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. I have to learn to play this game. These special stages with the half pipe are harder than those found in Sonic 2. Nah, it's definitely not harder. This is definitely way easier than Sonic 2. Matter of fact, Sonic 2's was so stupid that I never want to play it again. Not Sonic 2, but the special stages. I rather play the other game, Sonic 3. Also, about this blue shield, the manual says, I believe the manual says you're invulnerable to electric thingies, which is not true, because you aren't. I tried. But the blast attack is the best shield in the game, actually. And like I said in the video, I felt like this gold shield should have returned for classic Sonic in Generations. But yeah. I actually have to get all the rings in this stage. I cannot play this game the other way. But listen to the music. I just love this. It sounds so happy. It feels like I'm on a tropical island. Now, because we're playing the PC, this is a patched version so that the game could run on modern Windows for obvious reasons. But because of that, there's certain soundtracks, I guess, that don't play because the guy that made the patch couldn't fix it. So usually, when you first installed the game and you grab the speed shoes, you'd hear the music right now playing. But because it's really broken, I guess, and it was really hard to fix according to the guy, or not possible to fix, you don't hear any speed shoes or invincibility for that matter. None of that. Which sucks, because the Speed Shoes is actually one of my favorite tracks. One of my favorite Speed Shoes track, period, actually, in like any Sonic game. I really like this. The reason I say that these special stages are harder than those in Sonic 2 is because in a later special stage, Sonic has to turn like they get flipped upside down. Similar to the special stages found in Knuckles Chaotix. Yeah, but Knuckles Chaotix special stages, I played them actually for a video. They weren't that hard, to be honest. And I actually really like them. And that's it. We collect 5 birds, and now we can basically... Wait, let me trigger this one to make sure we grabbed all the coins. There's 213 coins in the first... rings in the first stage. So when you see the X under the ring, this is technically the first time we get to see the gold ring, now that I think about it. It's not used in the same way as in Adventure 2, but this is technically the first time there's a gold ring. But yeah, as soon as you see an X, you know it's the end of the level. So that's it. And aliens will take you away, I guess. Sure, why not? I like this game. Now, this, like I said before, this was my first Sonic game. So, this is how I got really introduced to Sonic. Not my first Sonic game, but the first Sonic game I owned. So this is how I really got introduced to Sonic. So I always felt like this was what a Sonic game was supposed to be like. But here's the thing. like, I didn't have internet back then, obviously, but as soon as I got internet, you know, and YouTube became a thing and such, I heard people like hating on this game like crazy, like it's not Sonic, and I understand why, because my favorite Sonic game is Sonic 3 and Knuckles, or Mania, I guess, but back then Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and it is a different game. This game is different, but in my opinion, it's still fun though, and that's the most important part. The extra life music is from Sonic 1 and 2. I think that's the best version of the extra life thing. Theme, I guess. Jingle. That's the best version. But that's just my opinion. But I always loved how this game looked. Ice Cap Zone has been best known for the remix by many people. Ice Cap, I thought the most famous would be Flying Battery. Either Flying Battery or what's that other one called again? Lava Reef. Now, I'm gonna try my best and not choke any of these stages, but it's gonna be hard because I don't remember the ring placement. But we're already over 150, so we cannot possibly lose this now, unless I get hit without grabbing any rings. But as you can see, there's like a million rings. So the first three, I'd say, the first three special stages in 3D Blast PC, are really easy, but then the difficulty suddenly jumps up to 1 million, and you will most likely fail the fourth, I think, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong, might be the fifth. I don't remember, but I remember failing one in the stream I did on YouTube. By the way, 3D Blast on PC, because I still have the case, my original case from years ago, so my actual first Sonic game, I still have the case, and it says instead of 3D Blast, that's why as a kid I never got why people called it 3D Blast. Because the cover says Sonic 3D Flickies Island instead of 3D Blast. So I guess the PC version is called Flickies Island? I don't know. Yeah, but actually I do wish that the creator, or one of the developers I should say, who made the port, who made the DX mod, I guess, official mod, I wish he would make one for the PC version as well, because some of the things that he changed are actually like nice changes, such as the flicky radar. Let's call it the flicky radar. You know, when you lose a flicky, you can see on screen in what direction it went. That would be really handy on PC. Yeah, but the PC and the Saturn version are basically just updated graphics, I guess. BTW, I should remind you that the Mega Drive version of this game has 2 ROM hacks, in which you don't need flickies to help you through the levels. Yet one allows you to become super with the Chaos Emeralds. I think they are both included in the director's cut. Here's Tails, by the way, but we don't need him. Because unlike the Mega Drive version, like in the Mega Drive version, you could actually get another emerald from Tails. So let's say you just did Knuckles like I did, you could go to Tails and get the other emerald. But you cannot do that in the Saturn/PC port. In the Saturn/PC port, you can only do it once per stage. So it's either Knuckles or Tails. And if you do it again, like I can show it off I guess, but if you do it again, you will just get an extra life. That's it. No emerald. I want those rings, but I don't wanna lose my shield! No! This used to be my actual favorite track in the game actually. I love this music. But I actually don't know what my favorite track is. There's so much to pick from. This is the soundtrack, by the way, for this game is made by the same guy who did Sonic R later on. This came before Sonic R. And one of the tracks, I think it's Gene Puppet Act 1. That one really sounds like Sonic R. Time to grab a few extra lives. Okay. There we go. If you take that cannon over here, if you take this one, you can go back to the first section of the stage. There's no reason to do that in this version. I say in this version because in the DX port, you need all the birds to get all those Sonic emblems. 10 of them, there's like 10 of them in each stage, and all they do is grant you an extra life. But it's not really necessary because there's like you cap out at 9. There's only 9 lives. Technically 10 because 0 counts, I guess. We don't want to go to progression yet. We're almost at the end, by the way. Yeah, but I did everything in the DX port. That's dumb. Why did Sega remove that? I don't know. I thought that's probably because unlike... Now, don't quote me on this because I'm not 100% sure when I say this, but in the Genesis version, you have 14 special stages. You have 7 from Tails, and you have 7 from Knuckles. But the exploit, I guess it's technically an exploit. If you go and do a Knuckles, you do the first one of Knuckles. But Tails is in the first stage as well. So if you go to Tails, you do his first special stage as well. Meaning that the difficulty won't go up yet. That's why it's so easy to get all the 7 emeralds in on the Genesis version. Because you're not progressing. You're doing you start over. They grant. I don't think there's continues in the PC version because there's a save feature. I don't know. I could try. I could die. This boss is actually really easy, and in the DX port you can do like a time attack. So the best way of doing it is just jump and jump again, and you can get 2 hits in there like easily. If your depth perception isn't shit like mine. That ring just disappeared. But I think like I did this boss in like 15 seconds for the speed run, because in the DX port you need to get all of those emblems, you need to get the emeralds, and you need to speedrun every stage to get the 100%. Also, no, you will end up at 96%, and the last few percentages, I guess, you'll get by getting a score of 3 million, 4 million, I don't remember, but it was something like that. So basically you had to beat the game twice, I think. Hey, where's my extra life? What am I gonna do first? I'm gonna do the special stage first, so the focus is 50 rings. But I think if I go down here, right? No, never mind. We're not gonna take that path yet, because I don't think we need to. What you need to do is take the spin thingy all the way over here. We're gonna open up Tails first. Tails' area. He's locked in some area guarded by pillars. Oh no. Please tell me there's a few here. Yes. Okay, let's open this first. How you like my spinning tails? I'll read that in a second, by the way. I don't wanna fill the special stages, so. See, I could easily get blindsided by that. And Sonic jumps so high, so it's so easy to jump over rings as well. Like, look at this. See that? Moon jump activate. Oh, and the ring counter. Like, it's in the way when I take the corner to the left. Oof. That was close. I guess I'm feeling it today. Ooh. I should have jumped. But as soon as he starts slowing down, that means that's the end. Like I said, I only played the Mega Drive version, so I don't know if everything applies. Collecting rings, lives, power-ups, or even Sonic emblems. No, I think you might be right about the continues. But I don't get why you need continues in the PC version. Because it's... it has a save feature. We have all the... Wait. I might as well since we still at the beginning, I might as well try and grab all the emblems and we'll see if we get an extra life or... It's probably the continue. Because the more I think about it, the more I think back, the more that makes sense. And we kept the life counter. It doesn't go higher than 9. Gene Puppet. You were meant to say Gene Gadget? I don't know, man. I don't remember the stage names, to be honest. I meant Gene Gadget, actually, not Panic Puppet. But I guess I combined the names. I haven't played this game in forever, like, this is all from memory, actually. If we go left here, we go back to the first section of the stage. We don't need to be here, so we can just proceed. I think this is the stage where we get introduced to the fire shield, which does not do the fire dash like in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I almost said Sonic Avenger 3, but we all know that's not a thing. Now you need to be careful here, by the way, because there's spikes in the wall. I never got why this lonely thing was here. There we go, the fire shield. So now the fire doesn't damage us. So it still has the no! Okay, we don't have it anymore, but it's okay. It's okay. Green Grove, Rusty Ruin, Spring Stadium, Diamond Dust, Volcano Valley, Gene Gadget, Panic Puppet, the final fight. Okay, so those are the names. That's good to know. Well, I was close though. Close enough. You got what I meant. That's what's important. Now, technically, if we wanted all the emblems, we need to go back right now. Because I missed one here. And you need 5 Flickies for that. I think that's the only one I missed, right? Yeah. Yeah, and we need to come back here when we have more Flickies. Come back when you're richer. We're gonna need the spinny thingy. I would love a shield though. In one of these parts, I don't remember if it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. You can spin dash and come back up here in case you missed something, I guess. No. Well, shit. All 7 Chaos Emeralds allow Sonic to face Eggman in the final fight. Yeah, I know that. You can only unlock the final fight if you have all the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Or else it ends at Panic Puppet. I recently did a race of the Mega Drive version with 4 other people as a part of a Discord server we're in. I picked the game myself after winning the race we did in Mario Party 2. You raced 3D Blast actually? Hey, we should do that someday. I have a pretty good record with 3D Blast. We want to keep the spinning... Oh, up there is Knuckles, by the way. I'm gonna show that off in a bit. but I need to break something open, and it's not here. I took the wrong path, so I might as well show off Knuckles. And Knuckles is over here. So in case you missed out on Tails, you know, let's say you got hit, you lost all your rings, Knuckles is here for you. Knuckles will take care of you. We needed to go this way. But what was I trying to open again? Because the end is here. I doubt that this opens anything. No. Ah, the bee. Oh, wait. The emblem. Emblem. Do not forget. Also, to be honest, I like the exploration in this game. The world you get, like, the levels you get to explore. But in the DX version, they added a time limit because that's more Sonic, I guess. And the time limit is 10 minutes. But I feel like a game like this shouldn't have a time limit. That's just my opinion. See, because I was already 8 minutes in this stage. Later on, we can exit here from another area. We come out here, and then Knuckles will be here. Don't know if we need him yet, though. Maybe I can hit him from here. There we go. The reason I'm doing that is because I don't want to lose my rings. I don't care for the emblems anymore, so I'm not gonna get them. Because we don't need them anyway. We actually do not need them. Now the exit should be here. Or I'm thinking of the next area. Ooh, almost got hit there. A bit risky. Let's use up all the invincibility by grabbing everything we can and jumping through enemies. Now, I didn't really talk about the behavior of the birds, but I don't think I have to because everybody knows by now. The green one runs away from you. The blue one tries to follow you. The purple one does the same as the blue one. And the red one bounces around. That's all. I don't really bother going for Knuckles special stage in Rusty Ruin Act 2. I always go for the Tails one only. Yeah, but in the Mega Drive version, it's actually faster to get Supersonic that way if you do Knuckles as well. And I like this shield. Oh wait, I want the rings. There's no rings. I already grabbed them. You want to stay on the left here and make sure you don't bounce around, so just tap if you have to, but you don't want to get hit by that spike thingy. It's really annoying. And this one you don't even have to platform, you can just hold you can just hold right and up and you'll make it. And since we have the fire shield, we don't need to worry about this. Only about this guy. because we don't want to lose our fire shield. I don't get why jingles like the 1-up do work, but jingles like speed shoes and invincibility do not. That's weird, right? Or is it just me? No! I rolled! I lost my shield, but it's okay, we were gonna lose it anyway because there should be a special stage coming up. Or not yet. It should be in here. That bee was ADing. I think here we have to platform a bit though. Oh, I thought this was the area with the fire shield. No, we don't have to platform because we can get up here through here. I want to make sure I hit it. Because if I don't, I'm screwed. Let me see, where's the... Oh, it's in another area. It's in another castle. Huh! There we go. So many rings. Oh, I think we might be able to get 2 for 1 here. Time to get ourselves a Chaos Emerald. Now we have to be a bit faster here because that fire thing is also there and we don't want to get hit, obviously. And I actually really have to pee. What a play! This is the end of the level. We're not going here. We're gonna drop down here, grab ourselves a shield, go down, get the Chaos Emerald, and then we can rush to the ending. There we go. Oh, I thought it was Knuckles. Huh. It was Tails. This one looks fancy. It's kind of messing with my eyes. See, I didn't even see that spike ball. Did you see it? To be honest. Oh my god. Sometimes it feels like they didn't really think it through or didn't really play test it. Or they did, and they just... Oh, fucking gods. What more can I possibly do there? Ooh! Okay, we're in the clear. I feel safe with 300. Ooh, you have to do this really fast, but... Okay, I guess I could have seen that one coming, but some of them you really can't see coming. But I've heard that the reason the special stages are like these, it had something to do with software rendering. Like, this is software rendered, I guess. I don't know. That's something I read once. Don't quote me on it. I think I usually get the 7th final Chaos Emerald by either Spring Stadium or Diamond Dust. We're both proven wrong, I guess. Yeah, about Knuckles or Tails being Knuckles. In this version, in the Saturn version, I usually get the Emerald by Diamond Dust 1. In the Genesis version, however, I think in the Genesis I get them by... Wait, there's 2 in Green Grove. Okay, that wasn't smart. Oh, I lost my birds! Come to me, Blue. I hate you, Green. Yeah, so in Green Grove, there's 2. In the one after that, there's 2 as well. 2 in what's this one called again? Rusty Ruin. 1 in Rusty Ruin Act 2. And Spring Stadium. Gotta love Spring Stadium. Spring Stadium actually in this version has my favorite music. Because I really like the music in this version. No. Knuckles and Tails next to each other is Spring Stadium Act 2, Blue Hedgehog, man. It's not Act 1. It's Act 2 after the first checkpoint. I am 100% sure of this. Matter of fact, I will show it off. But the one where they next to each other is definitely Act 2. This boss fight is easy. All you have to do this, jump on him, that's it. That's the whole boss fight. Sometimes I can land on the bar after I get the hit. Not always though. Like, I almost did it. I saw the shadows line up. Maybe I need to do it faster. This was the hardest boss fight for me as a kid. No. The hardest one was the one in Spring Stadium. That was, to me as a kid, actually the hardest one. Matter of fact, I never passed it as a kid. It's when I grew older. I feel like Volcano Valley's boss is the easiest, even beating out Green Grove. Yeah, because you can just, you can cheese it really easy. That's how I do it. Matter of fact, that's what I did before on the YouTube stream, I think. I cheesed it by standing on the pipes. Dude, I love this casino-like music. I think I said it before, but I feel like this would fit really easy in the casino stage from Adventure 1. I love this track so much. I'm not gonna take risks. I know the invincibility is up there, but we'll get there later. I want to keep my 50 rings. I feel like I'm heading towards progression. Yeah, so we're going back. No! If you keep jumping, you won't get it. But now I need to get 50 again. It's cool. We'll make it. There's enough rings for everybody. You don't want to spin dash here though in this stage. See, we already at 50. It's all good. Minor setback. I'm not gonna play around with him though. Although that's what I thought. I was hoping it'd be a shield though. But we can use the invincibility to just run across. Did I go here yet? No. Important, because we need the birds. And the shield. Homing shield. It's a homing shot. Now we can just do this. Come to me. No, I don't want this shield. But I'll keep it in mind if I lose this one. How can you not love this? I'm gonna just say it right here. I think this has the better soundtrack than the Genesis version. Many people say the Genesis version is better. I honestly hate it. I'm not even gonna lie. Standing on the pipes and then jumping on the glass, making sure you don't get burned. Yeah, exactly. That's the strat I usually use. Though I'd agree that this version is better than the Genesis version. I think it's because of the graphics were not as good due to limitations. Now, obviously, because the Saturn is a better console, just a more powerful console. But what I don't get is that the Saturn, or I mean the Genesis players, claim that the Genesis version is better, even though I disagree. I don't think that's the case at all. Not all of them, some of them say that. Oh! See, I didn't even see those. I thought it was just a row of rings. This is usually the one I fail. It's all coming back to me. All we need is 300 rings. And we should be fine. Because you do not lose that many rings when you get hit. It just... Yeah, we're in the clear now. As long as I keep grabbing rings, obviously. But this is what I meant when I said you're most likely gonna get blindsided, because none of this, like... Okay, not none of this. A few I could see coming, but some of them I really couldn't. In terms of special stages, the Saturn version is the best. Easily the best. Which makes the Saturn version in general the better game, actually, because other than that, it's the same exact game as the PC version. But here's the thing though. Because I also have the Saturn version and I play it sometimes, I feel like the controls are a bit loose on the Saturn version. I don't know if that's just me, or if that's just the emulator. But it feels so loose. I don't know how else to explain it. It feels slippery. Maybe those people have said the Mega Drive port is better probably because one, they think the port is harder. This port is harder. Two, this version is harder. Let me rephrase. No, I think I know what you meant. Two is probably the music, right? Here's Knuckles, by the way. So, like I said, it's not in the first act where they together, it's in the second act where they standing in the same spot. And it's after the first checkpoint. I feel so relaxed when I listen to this music. Ooh. I was just about to say now we gotta watch out to you, but I'm thinking of the next act where there's those there's like holes in the ground, and when you jump over it or walk over it, like giant poles come and stick out, poke you in your buttocks. I don't think you can avoid those. But in this version, that it's really hard to see. People say that the circles on those tiles mess with their eyes. I wouldn't call this, to be honest, Blue Hedgehog man, I wouldn't call this version harder. It's exactly the same game. The only difference is that in the Genesis version I can get the Chaos Emeralds faster. That's the only difference. Because there's no change in level design. That's exactly the same. The only thing changed is the graphics, I guess, and the music. Oh! It almost bounced me into the enemy. Those are the holes in the ground I was talking about. We don't want to get hit by those. Matter of fact, we should be collecting rings. What am I doing? I only have 20. No, no, no! Oh. For a second there, I thought I had no rings. I mean, no, shield. In between! That's such a dick spot to place an enemy. I should have spin dashed. What am I thinking? What am I doing? Wake up. Shield, please. Ah, even better. Okay, this way is progression, obviously. So that means there's a Flicky here. Now, because there's no music jingle for... Oh, there, I know where the shield is at. Because there's no music, no jingle for... No! What am I doing? Because there's no jingle for the invincibility, I don't know when it runs out. That's what I'm trying to say. But, like, so... there's so much happening at the same time. Okay, this is the first checkpoint. Which means... Tails and Knuckles are right over here. Oh, I wanted to stand in between them, but Tails... I bounced into him. See, now we need 400, which is a ridiculous amount. I couldn't see that coming. I love this music. I love all the tracks in this game. I cannot think of any that I actually dislike. We might fill this one. I'm not feeling this one. We either fail it or we barely make it. Ooh. I'm so scared. No, no, no. Get your head in the game, Jay. This is probably my favorite special stage theme in any Sonic. There's a few that come really close, but I think this one is still the best. Oh yeah, also the special stages, you're right. They do not take in half pipes, but that's why I said it's like a mix. This version is like a mix because it uses the same graphics, I guess. But yeah, you're right. In the Genesis version, you're on a bridge, I guess. And all you need to do is go up and grab the rings, avoid the bombs. It's actually pretty easy. But yeah, these are my two buddies, Knuckles and Tails. I wonder if they only have, like, maybe somewhere in a beta version at some point they were playable, or do they only have these idle animations? I don't know. Maybe they have like a full moveset like Sonic. That would actually be pretty cool. What time is it? It's not even that late, but it feels late. Yeah, but since we have the emerald for this stage, all we have to do is focus on getting the birds. No more rings. Rings are for score, but who cares about score? I do, but not in this game. You should though in the DX port or version. It's not a port. But yeah, as a kid, I used to hate this stage actually. But as an adult, I actually kinda like it. Every special stage in the Genesis port requires 50, 100, 150 rings after every checkpoint. Yeah, true. That is correct, my friendo. I've played the Genesis version a lot as well. Don't get me wrong, it's not like I've never played that version. I played that and the DX version, but I prefer this version. Like when I play, I don't know, I cannot go back to that one specifically because I'm not the biggest fan of the music, first of all, and second of all, I just like how this looks graphically. It's definitely an update. It looks so boring in on the Genesis, the worlds and such. But that doesn't mean I hate it. It just means I rather play this version. When did this version came out actually? Because it had to be way later than the Genesis version, right? This is like Genesis. This is like a what you would consider a HD remake nowadays. This boss is actually kind of easy. You just wait for him to slap the ground and then just hit him. That's it. You can just run around in circles. You can even go up here and hit him then, but it's risky, I guess. So I wouldn't recommend it because of that. That's why it's risky. But if you want the speedrun thingy, I guess, in DX, you go ahead and do this. It's not that hard. And I used to be stuck on this boss as a kid. It's insane. I couldn't do this as a kid. This is where my runs usually end. It should be noted that Act Clear music is used later on in Sonic R, but with more instruments. It should also be noted that the Act Clear music, you don't hear it in the Saturn version at all. Yeah, you don't hear the Act Clear music in the Saturn port. It's just silent. Yup. The more you know, I guess. Oh my god. How many rings did I lose? Normally I get the last emerald in this part, but if I don't have enough rings, use Knuckles, by the way. Oh! Got him. I don't know exactly what part of the Netherlands my buddy Jeffrey is from. I couldn't check his Twitter, but I can check his Skype. Probably also from Amsterdam. And Amsterdam is way smaller than you think, so... It's not Merkavik, if you know what I mean. Did Jeffrey also take part in the race? Did he participate? Now let's go visit Knuckles. Good old Knuckles. I love this music. It sounds so magical. It brings me in the Christmas spirit, even though Christmas has already passed. Now let's do the final special stage, and I hope I don't fail, but I might. Because I'm not the best Sonic player. And as you can see, we need 500 rings, which is a lot. A lot. Ooh, no, I'm missing so many! See, when I jump, I moon jump. Stop that. I need to stay in between, but Sonic goes so fast! Okay, Jason, there's no need to scream like a little bitch. I'm just gonna jump as soon as I see a spike ball. And it's not like if you like dip, you jump lower. It's just you jump as high. You just one jump just launches you like that. These spike balls just straight up jump scare me. Oh! No! Wait! We barely did it! Oh my god! That was so close! 5 rings! It should never be this close. What's up, Justin? I was just teaming with Nick. We were playing Bloody Trapland 2. And no, it did not work. But we have all the 7 emeralds. Nick had to do some work stuff, but at least we finished the first world of Bloody Trapland 2. And Bloody Trapland 2 is actually not that bad. It's actually quite fun. I actually enjoy it, but it was definitely not worth $30. And what I mean by that is the game is obviously not $30, but I had to get it for Nick too, because Nick is broke, and I thought, you know what, for stream sakes, I'll get it for you. And it turns out it was $30 in total. And normally I wouldn't have a problem with it, because, you know, who cares? But I don't think, to be honest, Bloody Trapland, after the suffering we did in the first game, is worth $30. I don't want to support the developers. What's up, Ralph? How you doing? What's up, Kat, Justin, Michael, everyone? I'm playing 3D Blast on PC, which over here it's called Sonic 3D Flickies Island. What's up, Iggy? How you doing? We actually grabbed all 7 emeralds just now. So, yeah. We can go beat the game now. How was Final Fantasy? Nick had to go and work, so we couldn't continue Bloody Trapland 2. But we finished the first world, so I guess we're doing it that way. But I actually kind of like the sequel. It's a bit more clunky, but it's great. How is Sonic? It's great. Yeah, like I said before, 3D Blast on PC is actually the first Sonic game I owned. So I have the most memories with this one. After this I got Adventure DX on PC. And after that I went back to play the classics. Because I believe I got Adventure 2 on GameCube way later. I don't exactly remember, because when I was little I wasn't really into gaming. I was outside. These things blow up when you get close to them, but you can actually just spin dash. So we're just gonna ricochet off this wall and then... The golden shield, like I said before, is the homing attack shield. In this game it's called the blast attack. We're gonna go over here. Actually, we can just spin dash through those, and we should be near the end of the stage actually. Yeah. We already maxed out the lives. It doesn't go higher than 9. No, this game was originally on the Genesis / Mega Drive. Later it got ported to the Saturn, and I think a year later it came out on PC. The only difference between the PC version and the Saturn version are the special stages. That's all. Now, because of Rusty Ruin Act 1, I thought that in here would be like a 1-up, but that's not the case, it's just there. And since we already have all of the emeralds, we don't have to get 50 rings anymore to go to the special stage. We can just focus on getting to the end, which is great. I can show off where the special stage is though. I am missing one. Where'd he go though? See, this is exactly why I would like the radar from DX. But I already found it. Oh, by the way, I keep forgetting. I think I forgot about it when I streamed this on YouTube as well. But if you press pause, you get a map. And it shows how many medals you have. I guess medals are the emblems. the Sonic emblems. I never use this map, but it's there. In case you get lost, which is pretty hard to do. There should be a golden shield somewhere near. But I believe Tails, if I'm correct, is all the way over here. We're not gonna give him any money though, because we already got all the emeralds. If we do a special stage right now, the only thing we get is an extra life. We don't need the extra lives because we already maxed out. And that's the golden shield. Ooh, he shot me before I could do the homing attack. I like how in this sport the weather effect, this sport has weather effects, whereas the Genesis does not. Probably because of limitations. Justin, when Terraria, man? Next weekend, right? Naina couldn't play Forest, by the way. She said because she's having a boyfriend over, like a sleepover. At least I didn't lose my rings. Yeah, sleepover. Don't stay on there. You will actually die. If I remember correctly. We could check it out though. I don't know if this is the final part. I think it was. I lost the birds. I know it. I saw it. But I want to see if this is the end of the level. I think it is. Yeah, it is. So that means we can check it out. We can experiment. Here's the other one. Like I said before, the green one tries to escape from you. The blue ones follow you, the purple ones follow you as well. And the red ones jump around. I won't be able to grab that one. Let's check it out, I guess. Yeah, it just leads to death. And I guess that one emblem. The Bro TC points are off anyway, because I'm not using Streamlabs, and apparently they, or I'm not sure about this, but I think they only work with Streamlabs. But whenever I use Streamlabs, my games keep crashing, which is annoying. The purple one is so loyal. Also, I don't know how to remove the bots. I don't even know how they get here. To be honest, I don't remember this boss, so I don't have any strategies. I'm just gonna hit it. Alright, this. I'm doing a terrible job right now. This is actually not that bad. I think one more hit should do it. There we go. And that's it. I banned a few from Zenta points, but Michael, do you need Streamlabs? Do I need to stream with Streamlabs to have ProTC points available? Or nah? Because there's also a browser version, I guess. I don't know if it counts if you have that one open. Now one of these, I don't know if it's exactly in this area, but one of these has a secret path. And I don't remember which one it was, so it's gonna take a while to find out. I'm just gonna break all of them. I'm pretty sure I missed something back here, actually. But do I want to make the jump? Easy. Now, if we spin dash into this wall, use Knuckles in case you don't have all the emeralds at this point, I guess. But we do, so we don't care. And we can basically just move on. Now, I said it before, but the jingles do not work because of the patch I'm using so that I can play it on modern Windows. It's really, I don't know, the PC version is weird. Because the jingles for Speed Shoes Invincibility only played on first time. Like, you know how you, when you install the game and you play it for the first time, you run it for the first time, only then will it play the jingles for the music for Speed Shoes and such. As soon as you exit from your first run, it will never play it again. For some reason, it's really stupid. And the guy that made the patch couldn't fix it, and we lost the fire shield in a fire level. And I just want to kill him. Actually, the fact that we're losing rings, it doesn't really matter, even if we lose lives like that, because we don't need to go to Knuckles anymore, or Tails, because we already have all the emeralds. In this game, by the way, you cannot transform into Supersonic. Since we died, I can technically go back and grab the fire shield. if it's there. Yeah. And this time just do it better. Oh, a detail I always loved is that the little birds get a shield as well, as you can see. So they are protected from fire as well, because birds can get hit. And when they get hit, they will separate from you. I feel like progression is up here, so we're gonna go down here and explore this area. Now I don't want to accidentally get the blue shield. The jumping one is always annoying, especially in stages like this, if you don't have the fire shield. The other route has stills, so we don't need to go there. Just as I thought, you cannot become super in any port of this game. Yeah, you can do it only in a ROM hack or the director's cut. Because the guy that made the director's cut figured... Because the guy that actually made the director's cut, the mod for it, is actually... a guy that actually worked on the official Genesis version, and he figured if a fan can add Supersonic into the game, so can he. So he just put it in there. I think he said that in one of his videos. On YouTube his name is Gaming Hut, something like that. Really cool guy. He has videos about the betas and such of 3D Blast and Sonic R. It's really interesting actually. I think he's the actual founder of Traveler's Tales as well. Which is actually pretty cool because normally like developers wouldn't like care to go back to an older game they made, but this guy took his free time to make the DX version for 3D Blast on the Genesis, just to make it a better experience. We're actually almost done with the game. It's not that long anymore. Now there's a fire shield in the middle. You know what? Let's do it. Let's just get it. Oh, I took the wrong... I think it's on the left, actually. I mean on the right. No, let's check the left first, actually. No, it's not here. It might be in here. We're gonna use this to find out where it actually is. I think it's somewhere here. Yeah. See, now I feel safer already. Now where did that bird go? If you're speed running this, the left path is the actual path you want to take to get to the ending faster. But we need the birds, so we're going here. Because I believe there's some up here. I gotta make sure I don't accidentally grab the wrong shield, because that will actually piss me off. I think it's here. Somewhere over here. Yeah. Super is the yellow one. Yeah, just Golden Sonic. It's not really a model for Super Sonic, it's just this Sonic but golden and with longer invincibility. But it does drain rings though, like traditional Super Sonic. But I don't think this game needs a Super Sonic option, to be honest. If you go here, there's probably like a Knuckles or Tails. Wait, we lost 2 lives? No, he's not in this actual game. It's in a ROM hack. This thing can, by the way, crush you, so make sure you're not under it. This feels like I'm going backwards, so I'm not going there. There's probably no birds in there as well. Just a trap. The enemy is not moving where I want him to move. So I had to wait there for a bit. Did we go all the way here? No, we didn't. Ooh, almost got hit. No! And the end should be up here. Was Super Sonic in the original 2D Sonics? Yes. Starting from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Because he was not in Sonic the Hedgehog 1. But in Sonic the Hedgehog 1, I believe there's only 6 emeralds instead of 7. Okay, now there's an easy way to do the boss, but I might fail in the first attempt. You know what, let's get some safety rings, I guess. Yeah, for that reason, exact. Let's try that again. That didn't count. Jesus. And now we just keep hitting him. That's it. And that's the boss fight. That's obviously not how you're supposed to do it. But, you know, if there's a way to cheese it, I'll do it, you know. Well, why make it harder on yourself? Now this track, Gene Gadget, this is the track I meant earlier, Blue Hedgehog Man. This is the track that, like, maybe you don't hear it right now, but this track sounds really like a Sonic R track. It's gonna kick in a few. But the composer for 3D Blast is actually the same as... What's the game called again? Sonic R. Actually, the Let's Go sample that you actually hear in this track is the same female that was singing the lyrics for Sonic R. I think her name is TJ Davis, if I remember correctly. This turret is really annoying, so we're gonna watch out. You know the trick to skip the beast form in the last boss on Jazz 2, right? Yes, of course. Of course. I also know the trick to cheese the whole, like the entire boss actually, with Spaz. By standing inside of the boss and then melee him. And if you hold the melee button, you actually do like a lot of damage. I don't know why it happens though. Care to explain? Probably because, if I had to guess, you weren't supposed to kill it with melee attacks, I guess. We need one more. I forgot one more. But where? You know what? I'm gonna put these here in case I lose them. So that way I don't need to look for them if I lose them. Yeah, you know, the melee attack. Or when you freeze him. I was talking about the other way to cheese him. Yeah, the kick. The fly kick from Spaz. No, actually, if I get, I'm gonna show you the other way, and it's actually a way easier than even stomping. It's so easy to pull off. I don't like the angle he's firing. I'm just gonna time this. Oh my god. There we go. If you keep jumping, you won't get hit, so It's kind of like Spring Stadium. Now, in the stream on YouTube, I got lost in this level, and I actually don't. I still don't know where to go, to be honest. Wait, if the exit was just here, how did I get lost the first time? Wait a minute, have I been wrong the whole time regarding the special stages between the PC port and the Saturn port? No, in this port you cannot fall off the special stages. That's just the Saturn. Like, they're way different, man. They're way different. The Saturn are actually like 3D special stages, and these are just budget 3D. That's probably another way to say that, but this one is more of a mix between the Saturn version and the Genesis version, because it uses the Genesis. It uses the standard in-game model for Sonic instead of the 3D model they use in Saturn, which is, I don't know if that specific model was used for anything else. You might say Sonic R, but it's not the same model. The one in Sonic R has less polygons, I believe. Ooh, first try. Okay, now we need to drop one below, just one, to get this bird over here and not get hit. This is where we need to go, exit. So we need to get out of here, because there's another bird right here. And there should be one more. But I have no clue where, though. Oh wait, I do know. Don't worry, it's all good. Don't panic. I'm not panicking, you're panicking. We need to stick to the left here, and then go in here. I'm just gonna take this, in case I get hit by that stupid turret. And then we just... I didn't make it. Since you always go so deep on version differences and lost content when you're gonna stream M&M, I have no clue what that is. I'm not even gonna lie. M&M stands for? We need to drop down one more, right? Yeah. The exit should be here. Oh, I've never played that game. So I wouldn't know about the version differences and such. My guts tell me that my guts tell me that progression is this way, so we're going this way. Ooh. That should be all in this section. So we need to go back. I don't want this shield yet, because we still have one. I'm gonna save that one for if I lose this one. No! Oh. I missed the jump. Again. Wait, maybe I can just... Why was I even trying? We need to go back at some point. We need to backtrack because the other area has the other birds. But I think this will take us back. Maybe. Or not really. Oh, I missed. I need to look at his shadow to exactly know where he is. There we go. I'm gonna put them here because I know where the last one is and we need to go back here actually. And now we can finish the stage. That's it. Both are perfect stream materials though. So you don't need to repeat everything the 4th time. Nah, the reason I'm playing 3D Blast again is because I just felt like it. I have enough games to play. That's not the problem. I think you should be... No, never mind. This is not my favorite boss. Actually, I remember having a really hard time with this one. We'll do fine though. I can only blame myself for jumping too early. What's more important, getting the hit or getting the rings? I think he's almost done. 2 or 1 more hit. I didn't count. I guess 3. There we go. Worth it. Conveyor belt was a bit glitched out there. I can give hints and extra tidbits for those streams. Yeah, I can do them. You know, I take suggestions. I need to take a look at the game first though. I think... Is this... No, never mind. I was thinking of the second act. In the second act, I believe you don't need to get birds anymore. So I think this is the last act where you need to get the birds. The reason I'm going back is because I want to show something off, but I don't exactly know where it is. It's Knuckles' location. It's somewhere. Or am I thinking of the next act? That might be a possibility. Okay. We're gonna go this way so that we don't get hit. And then I think we can make it up here by just... I think we can do it by just jumping. I don't think we have to actually platform if we're fast enough. And not hit the fan. Ah, almost. Gonna give it one more shot and then do it the legit way. Yeah, okay. I guess we're doing it this way. But I'm pretty sure you can make it. Almost. There we go. I knew it was possible. I did it before. This is how you get the best time in the speedrun thing for DX. Actually, we want to go up here first. There's a bird. We don't need to kill the robots, actually. We can just leave them there if we want to, but they just get in the way. Knuckles is up here, by the way. He's supposed to be here. Or I'm thinking of another area. It could also be that he didn't show up yet. No! Yeah, we're going this way because it's faster. We only need the bird. This one. So we can proceed. The other one should be here. Volcano Valley is the last zone where Tails and Knuckles appear. I am pretty sure that's not true. No, I'm 100% sure it's not true because they're in Gene... What's the stage called again? Gene Gadget. They're there. I know that for a fact. You know the top of that slide area where... Oh fuck, I know where it is. It's to the left. The top of that slide area in Gene Gadget Act 2, I believe. Knuckles appears over there. I'm 100% sure of this. If you don't believe me, look it up. I jumped too soon. Pretty sure he is supposed to be here as well. I know this because... No, they actually are. I know this because you have to get it there in DX. There's at least one Knuckles over there. Or I don't know if it was Knuckles or Tails, but he's over there, I swear. We need to go here, by the way. Or we don't. Oh, wait. I remember. This is Panic Puppet, right? Doesn't say so. Yeah, I know it because you he changed the way emeralds work in DX. What you have to do in DX is you have to get them per zone. Yeah, I'm in Panic Puppet, so it was in Gene Gadget. But you have to get the emeralds per zone. There's only one emerald per zone. If there's only one emerald per zone, that means there has to be one in Gene Gadget as well. I need to go here. Yeah, those birds follow me. I need to take them to the end, to the goal ring. Actually, technically, this game is the first game that has the goal ring. All you need to do is press the switch, flick the switch. No, to the other side. You made me lose my shield. You made me lose everything. Dimension ring. That makes sense. You know, this game has a good ending and a bad ending depending on if you get all the emeralds or not. I actually really like the bad ending in this game. Like, specifically the cutscene for the bad ending. Maybe we can show it off. Maybe I can do it through comments. Cheats. After I'm done with this. Yeah, as you can see, bottom right, there's no bird count. So there's no birds in this stage. You're just going from beginning to end. This is the final stage. We're not counting bosses. In case you say, yeah, there's still the secret final boss. It's not really secret, I guess. But you need all the emeralds. And I actually really need to pee. Still. There's actually trapdoors in this stage. So this was a bit annoying to speedrun when I had to do it the first time. And this part, I hated doing this part for the speedrun. Yeah, I skipped the extra life, I know, but I have 9 lives. I'm already capped, I don't need it. This stage is basically just rush to win. This is the most Sonic stage. Out of all of them, actually. Actually, I do want the shield. Extra hit's always nice. Especially for this section right here. Those are the trapdoors I meant. I believe we want to take this path. And this should be the end. Going through the nose. So, when you do not have all the 7 emeralds, this boss right here is the final boss. When you do have all the 7 emeralds, it's something like what's the zone called again in Sonic 3? I actually do not remember. Doomsday Zone. What am I doing again? Oh wait, I remember. And then hit that. You wanna let this, you wanna activate the trap, I guess. You wanna let him attack first. And then you can hit the light thingy on the side. So now this one is destroyed. So we can move on to this one. Yeah, sometimes I forget because I haven't played this game in forever. The last time that I actually played this game was when I streamed it, which I think now it's already been like maybe 2 years already. 1 year? 2 years? You just wait in the corner for this one until he fires and then hit it and then go to the other side. I keep missing though. I think a few more hits. Yeah, and now we can move on. I think this one is the last section. Yeah, but when I say Sonic 3, Blue Hedgehog Man, when I say Sonic 3, I mean Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I know there's a difference between Sonic 3 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I mean Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles. But just saying. Just keep jumping and you won't get it. Now, that side is destroyed, so we want to move on to the other side. But I actually wanted to keep that ring. Oh wait, there's one here. I think if you stand in a certain spot, it will actually never hit you. Like this spot, I think. And I actually missed it. And that's it. That should be all. I had a lot of trouble with this third and final phase. That's why I ended up second place when I raced the Genesis version. Yeah, this one definitely needs some practice, I guess. Now this is the final, the true final boss. If you actually got all the emeralds. It looks way better in this version compared to Genesis. Everything is so purple and empty in the Genesis version. Now, every face, like you can only hit him once in every face. So you're doing this twice, I think. Repeating the cycle twice. He should come out and attack now. And I thought I pressed jump, but I did the spin dash. But this is all you do actually, it's not that hard of a fight. It's actually the other way. He's gonna fire this twice, or 3 times maybe even, and just all you have to do is run around and it will disappear. As soon as he comes back here, he's gonna do the attack. And then you just hit him, that's it. Now this one is the easiest I think, because all you have to do is stand right here and wait on the sound cue actually. I was too soon, way too soon. It's the same as what's it called? Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But I haven't heard it in a while, so this one is gonna fire rockets, I think, so you just wanna run in circles. Now this one you can just stay here and it will never hit you. 2, 3, 4, I think 5 times? 4 times. Uh-oh. 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 And I think this is the loop. Yeah, we're all the way back at the start. So one more time, we have 0 rings. I might choke, as usual. I'm gonna try not to die. Ooh. No, I was cornered. That was my fault. Okay, let's do this real fast. For real, for real. This is not even a hard fight, but I just moved too much for some reason. I only need 2 rings. Why I grabbed 3, I don't know. I didn't mean to get the 3rd one. I mistimed it, I guess? Yeah, we should be fine for the rest of the fight. One, 2, and then I think it was 4 times? Or was it 5 times? I don't even remember. I'm just gonna go now. I might take one more. I'm gonna take them all. Because if I do it right, I won't be returning here. I shouldn't be returning here. I keep forgetting the timing on that. One more time. It tricked me! Oh, I actually forgot that I had to hit it. Final part. There we go, and that's the final boss done. More like filthy, see? But I won. First try. We don't count the others. We're gonna edit them out. And that's it. That's Sonic 3D Blast on PC. Or Sonic 3D Flickies Island, I guess. This is definitely still one of my favorite Sonic games because it was one of my first. No, this was my first. Specifically the PC version. I cannot go back to the Genesis version because I don't know, I just don't like how it looks. And I prefer the Saturn soundtrack. Yeah, that's it, man. We already played through the whole game. Maybe, you know, I could do... I could do the Genesis version some other time, actually. Whenever I feel like playing 3D Blast again, I'll try out a different version. At some point we'll play all versions, actually. We played the PC version first. I guess next up is Genesis. Then we'll play Saturn, and then we'll play DX. Because I gotta show off DX. Because I actually like DX, I like the changes. And like I said, the Genesis version isn't bad, I just prefer this version because it looks better and it has the better soundtrack in my opinion. Also, if I return to classic Sonic in general, if I do CD and 3D Blast, not 3D, if I do CD and 3 and Knuckles, I'm gonna do the PC ports, because there's a PC port of both actually. And I do have them here, and they are patched so they can run on modern Windows. It's just very different in terms of soundtracks. Because 3NK on PC uses a MIDI version of all the tracks, and I believe the CD on PC only has the USA OST. But yeah, I wanted to show off one more thing before we go, and that's the bad ending, I guess. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this game in windowed mode after the intro, I guess. Yeah, that song is in game. That's the actual credits theme. I didn't play it myself. Okay. As soon as we press continue, we're gonna get that cutscene again, so that's great and all. We can skip that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in window mode for a second. We're gonna exit to title. I'm gonna put the emeralds on 0. I can do that with cheats. So the emeralds are on 0. I think if I press continue right now, it should show the other ending, right? Yeah. Because I heard because of the music. This is the bad ending. No, this is not the bad ending actually. What am I saying? Hold up. The music is different in the bad ending though. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do... The emeralds are in 0. As they should be. Exit to title. I said exit to title. Thank you. 0 emerald. Wait, let's start a new game real quick. We're not gonna play through the whole game, but I can see that I can skip levels. So next zone. Okay, it works. Don't worry, the game isn't glitching out. It's all good. It's all good. I want to do skip to last boss, but I think it's gonna go to the actual final boss instead of the boss I need to get the bad ending. Dude, I told you to skip to the next zone. Can I do this from full screen? In full screen mode? So that it doesn't look weird on the stream? I think I can. Spring Stadium Act 3. I can tell that cheating is kind of breaking my game. I love this boss theme, by the way. Skip to next one, I guess. It's the next zone, right? Yeah. It's great, by the way, because it means it actually spawns us at the boss. So all we have to do is do the boss. Or maybe I can just press skip act. Hold up. Let me see if that's the case. Next sec. Let's see if it works. Okay, now this should be the bad ending. Right now. Yes. Got him. I love this transition into the boss track. But this is the bad ending in the Saturn/PC version, so at least we get to show that off. I think if you can go exit to title and go to continue, it'll show the same ending. Yeah. But that's it. That's all. So that's Sonic 3D Blast on PC. Or as you can see, Sonic 3D Flickies Island. It says it right here. So I think I showed off everything in this game. I cannot skip to a specific act, I think. No. So I cannot show off the Tails or Knuckles in Gene Gadget. But yeah, that's a 100% for Sonic 3D Blast. We got all the emeralds. We got the secret ending. I showed off the not secret ending, the good ending and the bad ending. So that's it. Flicky Island is an expansion or something? No, it's a port. It's a port. It's what we nowadays would call a HD remaster, I guess, from the Genesis game. This port is it has CD, so they added a CD quality soundtrack and they updated the graphics. That's the only difference between this and the other one. I don't know why it plays so slow though, the demo. I think I accidentally changed the speed. I guess not. But this guy in the demo is gonna die for some reason. But yeah, that's all. We did everything. So I'm gonna end it off here. That's enough Sonic for me for today. And the next time I will probably continue Bloody Trapland with Nick. Or we me and Nick might check out that new speedrunners stage, because they did an update for speedrunners and I haven't played it yet. But that's all for next time, which is probably tomorrow when I'm back home from work. So I see you guys next time.